Now that chapter 5 is over, I'll be sharing with you guys what I think will happen in the next chapter. Also, if you guys have your own theories, please leave them down below because I will read every comment on this video. And if yours has a heart, it means I'll be talking about it in a future video about the same topic. So a few days ago, Minitoon released the emojis for chapter 6, and I think I know what they mean. The light and the ambulance could mean Giraffe and the crew going to the hospital to maybe find supplies for Giraffe. Remember that the player told the crew to go while he fought Willow in the last chapter? The wolf is probably, well, Willow Wolf. There's a chance this means William Wolf, who is believed to be Willow's kid or younger brother. As for the fire and brick, it probably means something blows up. Another thing Minitoon tweeted is that there will be 2 endings in this chapter. I expect these endings to be called the good ending or the bad ending, just like chapter 12, the plant. Well, chapter 12 had 3 endings and only one of them was canon. But when Creek asked Minitoon which ending was canon, all Minitoon said was that both of the endings would affect the future. The ending you got would be determined by the decisions you made when completing the map. Let's say that I got the bad ending and you got the good ending. On my side of the story, eventually you will show up on my story. And on your side of the story, after chapter 6, your story will build up to eventually meet me on my story. Does that make sense? Also, I think that whatever ending you get won't be able to change it. That's what I think the 2 endings will work. What will happen in the end cutscenes? Well, I'm not sure actually, because all we know that will happen in this chapter is that the player and Willow will fight. So just like in book 1, the plant, I think that since this chapter will be the finale for part 1 and book 2, the bot will be Willow. So in Plant, Mr. P is the boss, and I think that Willow will be the boss like Mr. Peace. She doesn't have to be infected, but there's a theory that Willow is getting infected since it looks like there's a scratch on her nose. Since book 2 has 2 parts, I think that part 1 will be called the Silver Paw phase, then part 2 will be the Cure/Insolence phase. It would just make sense for the TSP phase to end off with Willow as the boss or bot. If you enjoyed and you're still here, consider subscribing. It helps me a lot as a small YouTuber. It takes 1 second and it's free. Thanks. See ya!